Hey there, everybody, and welcome to part 5 of the Merfolk Gladiator. I'm Ic0n, and I'm gonna do this bazaar I've saved up for the beginning of this new episode. Right now, we're somewhere. I don't know where I entered this bazaar. Totally forgot somehow, but we're into it. And I was like, it's a perfect opportunity to start out this video, have a look at our shopping options here. Ooh, I want to have that potion of might. It's the first thing to buy. And let's see what the other shops have to offer. I'll scroll with blinking, potions of heal wounds. I know that in the other shops could be other stuff I want to buy, yet still I feel like these are items that are simply mandatory to pick up. I don't want to skip out on these. No cost at all. Alright, there's a distressingly furry scale mail I want to pick up. Could be something good. And again, my inventory slots are crammed to the brim here. And we're carrying around some god gift boots, which happen to be boots of running. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna drop these boots, maybe. But somehow I want to carry them out of the bazaar. And look at this armor. Nobody wants this armor. Sad little armor. Alright. But boots of running are certainly something I want to keep up, because I don't think this stealth plus and the int plus 3 is worth clinging to these, because I feel like a bit faster movement is worth way more in the long run. And yeah, that's the bazaar. I was in Elven Halls 1, that's where I stopped playing. I really forgot where I stopped yesterday. Alright, so I've been doing some thinking about this character, and my thoughts here were, as soon as the lightning spire is up, I'm gonna switch over and learn to use the Mana Viper, because I think until then I'll be wielding a good array of options to finish up this game. Mana Vipers are really useful allies, because they have an anti-magic attack, and they are certainly your best buddies for spellcasting baddies. And yeah, let's clean up the Elven Halls. I think Elf 1 should be no problem. Yet still, I gotta be aware of stronger elves showing up, or distortion branded weaponry flying around. That's certainly stuff I have to keep an eye open for. But apart from that, I don't think too many threats here will arise which I can't beat down in time. Alright, there's the first Annihilator, so I don't want to fall back here. No interest in fighting this dude. Like, giving him some chances to blast me, and that's why we're standing here. Let this archer shoot at me. I want to let the Annihilator come here. Let him stand in my face where I can chunk him down safely. Work the charm, and we're gonna wait for this other mage here. I'll bring them all down. These corners are very, very useful to fight elven mages. But it's not the first time I'm showcasing this. You guys already know the techniques, I guess. Catalog of battle magic. The sticky flame would be some interesting thing, but I'm not into destructive magic for this character. No. I'm not too interested in that. Alright, there's this gadget shop, and I think I want to replace this Fan of Gales with a Phial of Floods. I'd prefer to pick up both, yet still I don't have the inventory slots to carry all that around. And there's the Ring of Magic I've been waiting for, protection from magic I've been waiting for all this time. All this time, we finally got it. That's very neat. So I can switch over from the poison resistance to the magic resistance, and actually I feel like now I'm ready to bring down the rest of the Elven Halls without any too much problems. And I'm gonna get rid of the sling. As useful as it may be, I don't see where I really need it. In the most scenarios, I don't need to soften up enemies from afar, and if stuff is really dangerous, I'd rather step around a corner to fight, and not gonna fling the ranged attacks and risk getting blasted and stuff. So the time of the sling is over. I actually didn't use it too much. It showed up a bit too late in this run, yet still felt good to have it as long as I needed something like that. Alright, we're totally getting swarmed here by a few baddies. Yet still, I don't feel like they're doing too much pressure here. Nope, everything's good here. Considering that I'm usually clearing up Ic0n a lot earlier, this is really easy so far, and I certainly think about clearing up Ic3 too. Yet, I think it would be smarter to do Ic1 and 2, and then stick my head into either vaults or some depths, and then come for Ic3. And there's a ruined door here. It certainly looks spooky. Well, let's see what we're gonna face here. Fighting really carefully here, because there could be all manner of very, very dangerous dudes here around, so take it carefully. So far we're only facing a few mages and a few elementals. That's nothing I'm too concerned about. And actually that's it. I'm pretty surprised that this was locked away with a root door, but you never know. Sometimes really crazy stuff is behind root doors. And the lightning spire is getting there. It's only 13% failure chance anymore. And I think I'm gonna start using that from now. 13% is absolutely usable, and yeah. So let's start using this spire. It's can certainly do a lot of good things for me. And how much hunger does it do? A lot. Well, I've been expecting that, but I carry around way enough permafood to sustain casting Lightning Spire a lot. And there's a Wand of Acid. Very nice. I'm gonna drop the Wand of Lightning now, because I already have this Lightning Rod on me. And that means I'm not too... I don't need to rely too much on this source of lightning damage here. And let's put down the Spire here. It's gonna distract a bit, and it's gonna shoot a bit and do some damage for me. Let's put up the regen. I think I really need that. Gonna order my Lightning Spire to shoot this dude. Can I put it down somewhere? Nope. Out of range, but that's okay. There's a ton of elementals in my way, but these are very easy to kill by now. And there's a Holy Wrath short sword. Certainly could use a Holy Wrath weapon, but I think this Electrocution Demon Blade will do it as well. We're slowly getting there with long blades. Lightning Spire got another % failure chance less. That's very nice. Let's have a look at these weapons. They're flaming weapons. I'm not too afraid of those. But I really recommend to have an eye open on which weapons are flying towards you, because this distortion branded weapon can really mess you apart if you notice it too late. I mean, sometimes I overlook them too. And there's the entrance to the Hall of Blades. But since I'm having everything on me in terms of weaponry I need, I don't feel the need to dive into this area and risk my life for some weaponry I actually don't need. So we're done here. Let's go for the depths. I think that's a good spot to be right now. Alright. Orc moves out of view. Hey orcs, you stopped my auto run. Time to pay. Ooh, there's pressure plates. These pressure plates always lock away the entrance you were standing on, and I felt like, let's do it and dig it. It's way better than running into this when you're in a pressure situation, so off to the depths we go. And we're standing right next to an abyss entrance here, and I gotta take this way more careful than before, since abyss features, depths features a lot of very, very dangerous and confrontations here, and certainly want to take this serious careful. But I'm well equipped. I'm totally able to withstand all these situations here. And there's a new shield. I want to try it out. Nah, just a plain +2 shield. It's nothing I want to run around with. But a shield of reflection or something like that would have been a real upgrade. So that's why I'm trying to pick these up. Alright, first ogre pack was a breeze to kill. Okay. Yet still I noticed this stone giant beat me up really hard. But that's something I've been expecting actually. And look at this lightning spire doing all this action here. Zapping these lightning resistant dudes, doing nothing too good here for this situation. This lightning spire is sure a bro to me. But it's gonna shine, believe me, this thing's gonna shine. It's a very, very useful ally to have. And well, I got it pretty late up. Normally you can bring this up a lot earlier and have a lot more benefits from it. But in situations like these, you can put it up and it starts shooting while you're attacking. And one of the major plus sides on this is that you're creating an ally which is able to first off distract enemies and do some damage. That's the thing I really enjoy about the spire. It provides me some distraction and some means of damage. It's certainly good. Alright, there's a new bunch of enemies and let's lightning spire this, and there you see. There's certainly some damage pumping down from this thing. It's down to 9%, slowly getting there. I want to drop it when it's around 5% or such, and then I'm gonna start learning to use the Mana Viper. That sounds like the best idea here. And let's have a look. I'm resistant to cold, so I don't need to be afraid too much from this ice dragon. It's still, I don't want to take it too lightly. These dragons are certainly enemies to take serious. And there's this stone giant executing himself with his rocks thrown at me. But this was some dangerous fight actually, and I took it pretty well. Certainly happy about that. Alright. That's the thing about this character. I mean, he feels pretty strong in every single aspect of the game. Yet still I know that just the very, very little things need to come together to make my life pure hell. Since I'm not too resilient, I'm a very frail character in terms of armor class and everything, so I'm really taking it rather slowly here and carefully. And they blew up my lightning spire immediately, and I put it down there where it can start zapping these. I'm going to put it down here, and it starts zapping the other dudes, and that's why this guy hurt so much. He was wielding a Randard Rapier. What can we say? Alright, my health is dropping pretty low, and I put up the heroism. Always forgetting this regeneration here. There's a frost giant showing up. Certainly spooky. And that's where we're gonna drop down the lightning spire and let it do the talking for now. And carefully start fighting this giant. Yep, we got it. Got another skill point. I'm gonna drop it again into intelligence because I really want to be on a good spot with int. And let's regenerate. This really helps you a lot to get on your feet quickly. And there's another bunch of trolls. Let's lightning spire into this. And it took a hit for me. That's kind of like the idea behind the lightning spire, to have something that does damage and distracts the enemies a bit. Alright, works out pretty decently. I feel like summonings are always a good idea to pick up if you're playing something that's a bit frail, something that's prone to get hard hits into his face and at situations. That's where I really want to have some summons to hide behind and do some distraction for you and stuff like that. Alright, That's two done. That's one done, and looks like this is again this spooky vault level here. Yeah. This whole level is circular and filled with all manner of horrible enemies the closer you get to the center. And yeah, it's certainly some test of strength here. And if I can, I'm actually eager to skip this level for now, because it's one of the most dangerous levels you can pick up. The closer you get to the center, the bigger the enemies get. I'm talking here about juggernauts and caustic shrikes, and really dangerous stuff can show up here. So just looking for a downstairs here, and I want to pick up this level later. I'm not too eager to do this now. The main problem with this level is that you're having quite some trouble to run away from stuff, because as you can see, these walls are all undiggable. You can't dig into those, and if you're getting caught into a bad situation close to the center, you have a very long way to escape from this. And let's check how this Orb of Eyes is to me, and I'm having really enough magic resistance to fight this. Let's drop this spire here, so it can help me a bit with these slime creatures. Good thing about spires is they're completely lightning resistant, which means they can fire in a manner where they will hit themselves without hurting themselves. It's very cool. Not every summon you can pick up has these characteristics. I'm certainly waiting for Lightning Spire to get nerfed, actually, because I think it's way too powerful for a level 4 spell, actually. I really think it provides too much for a little level 4 spell. At least that's my opinion. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying similar things. And there's another Minotaur fighter. I mean, these dudes, do you realize how much you become a running gag for me? Yeah, well. And all these Minotaurs die down here. And let's get here. I want to kill it, yet still I want to put up the electrocution weapon, because this guy is totally immune to pain, because he's already dead. And yeah, I'm gonna quaff in a potion of agility, why not? I mean, it certainly makes this fight a lot safer, I'd say. And I have a lot of these, and I tend to forget them. And yeah, that's basically the idea. Alright, put up the regen, keep forgetting that. Miscast the spire. And this dude is taking a while to die. So if this doesn't work out, I would have went upstairs and came back with a potion of might in my belly to clear this situation up. But we took him down with no potion of might. I'm really clinging to these potions of might because I really want to have them online for assault when I'm facing stuff that I really just want to kill as quick as possible. Speaking of kill as quick as possible, there's my first Lich, and that's the kind of situation where I want to have this electrocution branded weapon, since pain doesn't do anything to these guys, and that's really important to have a weapon that is able to bring down undead really quickly. And that's the thought process behind picking up this demon blade. And in the long run, and that's something I wanted to state, I really feel like long blades are, in fact, the better weaponry for Merfolk if you build it like this. If you're building around a high evasion rating, then long blades certainly do a lot more damage than a trident can do. I mean, tridents feature a lot more utility here, because you can reach, you can hide behind allies and stuff, but with the long blades, you get a free attack every time you actually successfully dodge an attack, and that's some insane amount of free damage. if you're featuring a high evasion rating, and that's the idea behind that. So I'll be training these long blades a bit more. Lightning Spire is up to 4%, very nice. So I'm gonna put these points into hexes now and bring the Mana Viper into a usable failure rating here, but that's gonna take a few fights, and I feel like I wanna put an exclusion on this door because it looks like it'll open up into a very dangerous situation there. And all these dudes here are lightning resistant right now, but they're already swapping their colors, so Lightning Spire can again do some damage. Yet still, Spire doesn't do tremendous amounts of damage right now. That's because, well, I got it really late. Let's put up the regen, and let's put up the heroism. I'm pretty hard swamped here. And yeah, yet still, the Spire provides a lot of goodies for me. Transparent quarterstaff, no thanks. Not buying that. That's a two-handed weapon, Okavaru. It's not my style, as you might have noticed if you're really my god. And there's a scroll of grand weapon inside there. And I really wonder how to get there. I think you would need something like LRD to blast these walls, because I'm pretty sure I can't dig through these statues. But I'm gonna try. What am I gonna lose? One charge. Oh, okay. You can actually blast it down. Alright. But right now, I don't need this scroll of grand weapon. There's absolutely no reason to put it up. My equipment is very good. The only thing I really would like to have in the long run would be actually a holy branded weapon. That would be really nice. And it looks like the baddies here opened the door by themselves, so we can drop the exclusion. And I just remembered that I have animate skeleton available. Ooh. Okay, I'm not poison resistant, that's why I'm tuning down here a bit. I want to change that. Golden Dragon is certainly nothing to take lightly here. Let's put up the Spire. Got immediately smashed by the giants, but it's okay. Gonna drop down another one. Put up the regen. Taking some beating here. But I'm certainly losing this right now. So let's take this turn by turn for now. I want to order my Spire to fire at this giant, because right now it's doing nothing. Don't like that too much if you're doing nothing, Spire. And let's heal this up with regen, because I want to be quick and able to summon all these skeletons I've been forgetting here, since these skeletons will help me a lot down here in this vault area. There's a draining battle axe. Oh boys. Certainly finding a lot of Rendarts here along the way, but most of them are not interesting. Alright, so this is some major fight here going on, and I hope my skeletons will help me some. I'm badly drained by this Shadow Dragon. They certainly hurt your skills a lot. Let's have a check. But I only lost about 2 points of my skills. That's not too much, actually. It certainly just looks damn scary if you're having this red draining message going on here. But nothing too horrible here happened, and we're done with depths 3. So let's go for depths 4. Ooh, I don't want to fight this like that. These stone giant rocks have to be taken seriously here, since they can do a lot of damage if they hit. I mean, I'm hiding behind a good shield and everything, but that won't save me from lucky shots from these dudes. So there's another Shadow Dragon, and my resistance to negative energy is pretty lousy. That's why these dudes can jump me pretty hard. So let's bring up this Frost Giant, regen a bit. And there we go. There's some Spriggan Berserker. Hopefully I can take him down before gets too ugly, but there's a boggart closing in. Let's try if I can take that down. I could. Let's bring this little dude upstairs. Get rid of him here. Because I didn't want to fight between all the summons there. Certainly didn't sound like a good idea. And let's spire into this. And I want to stand in a position where the spire can shoot. And okay, spire took care of the fire dragon, yet still I want to take down this shadow dragon as quick as possible, and certainly hurting me a terrible lot here. 47, 44, and I'm really losing this pretty hard, and I got drained in a very, very brutal degree here. And I feel like maybe I need to bring up some resistance to negative energy at some point, because these two dudes really messed up my skills really, really hard. That's what you get if you're having no RN. So let's have a look at our options to put up RN. There's some ring I could bring, but that's only 1 point of resistance to negative energy, which is certainly not too much, but apart from that I didn't even find a ring of positive energy, which is certainly a bit sad. So yeah, let's take down these boggarts and just hope not too many extra draining mobs show up, and maybe that'll work out. Alright, let's drop the spire here and bring down this boggart. And the Ic0n starts shooting at my spire, and that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright, let's bring up these Ic0n skeletons. They certainly will help me some. And yeah, looks like the shadow dragons are like one of the worst things to deal with down here. Pretty surprised about that. Normally not having that many problems with these dudes. But, well, and we're getting chunked pretty hard here by this berserker. They certainly can pack quite a punch. Let's spire. And let's spire again. And let's spire again. And the spire is creating a lot of distraction for me to bring down this berserker. But it's getting really close, so I feel like popping this Phial of Floods is a very good choice here, since I don't want to get shred down by this little dude. Alright. Gotta be careful now. I'm really low here. But I think I should be able to finish this off. But for now, I'm near starving, so let's eat some. And let's do the regeneration thing here in the corner. Alright. Obviously we survived this, but that's just it's showing me some challenge level I gotta take serious here. Really gotta take this serious. Another potion of heal wounds. That's number 8. Certainly something to feel good about. And we're slowly regaining our skill levels. Yet still, that's something I really gotta be working around, because this missing resistance to negative energy can really blow me apart. And what I'm gonna do about that? I mean, bringing up a ring against that certainly sounds like a viable option. Yet still I feel like this wouldn't do enough to protect me sufficiently. So yeah, that's certainly something we gotta take care of in the long run. We're starting to get hungry here again. Okawaru gave me this double sword of holy wrath. Interesting. Thanks, Okawaru. Alright, so that's another good weapon going on here. Let's bring up all these undead minions here. Let them do my bidding. Okay, let's check. There's a ziggurat. Maybe I'm gonna scum a bit down there later on. And there's a frost giant. Certainly getting quite a beating from these dudes. It's mainly because their spells are hard to evade. Alright. my skeletons are down already. And for some off reason, I really need to get rid of the tentacle here, because I am not able to escape as long as the monstrosity is strangling me here. Alright. I'm a bit beaten up here. It's still... There's this Rakshasa behind these dudes, which means chances are one of these dragons is fake. So, rather go upstairs and check if we go down again, if we can take down this Rakshasa. But I actually want to have the staircase available. And let's just get upstairs. I don't want to fight this like that. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is put a regen and then blast down this Earth Mage. And then I'm going to get rid of the other dudes here. Alright. That's working out. And here you see what some difference between a melee build and evasion build is that you don't stop taking in damage in the late game like as a melee build you do. And this Rakshasa is going totally crazy here, putting up all these copies, and I really need to teleport now. There's 6 fire dragons by now, which is a scam. There are no 6 fire dragons here, but yeah. Teleportation didn't work too well, so I'm gonna pop in another one. Don't feel good here with this situation. I really despise these Rakshasa. They're so annoying enemies, and they can blow up situations so hard if they happen to run into some dangerous stuff. They can multiply. And let's drop a spire here, and hopefully it'll start shooting at these guys and distract them a bit. Didn't happen though. I really want to get rid of this elven sorcerer here first. Don't want to be standing close to a source of banishment in that manner. And since I had that many problems with this Shadow Dragon before, I'm gonna put up my Okuvaru skills here to make him a bit more manageable and kill him quicker before I get drained so hard again. The attack speed buff from Okuvaru here certainly is a good thing to have. Alright. But I also noticed that bringing up all these spires makes me damn hungry, so that's something I gotta take care about. There's a 7% chance of paralysis. Let this Shadow Dragon skeleton do some work here. Alright. A Spark Wasp. That's a lot of Spark Wasp. Alright. What I'm gonna do. I actually don't want to fight them out in the open like that, so I'm gonna go upstairs. Fighting with 2 of these is okay, but 4 of these, getting surrounded by them, is certainly not okay. Alright, there's a shaft. Might get handy at some point. And there's steel javelins, thanks to Kubaru. Steel javelins are more likely to not break if you throw them, which is certainly a cool thing if you're into throwing weapons, but I don't feel like throwing weapons too much. Alright. So let's get back into this situation from before. I hope I'm able to get rid of this Rakshasa somehow. And there's some demonologist, and he put up a tormenting demon. Luckily I was able to take him down before the torment kicked in. Alright. This is certainly an area I have to take seriously here. Shapeshifters. Sadly I can't reanimate shapeshifters. And there's another Shadow Dragon. That's pretty spooky. And the Sphinx. I really want to take down the Sphinx first before I take the Shadow Dragon. And you know what, guys? I'm popping all my skills here because I don't want to get drained that hard again. Getting drained like that is really uncomfortable, and it certainly makes everything a bit harder if you're getting drained like that. Alright, first moth. Certainly dangerous. I want to bring down this necromancer first. And this Rakshasa came into here with his fire dragon menagerie here, and I really want to get rid of this damn Rakshasa because it's really ruining my day here. And this fight is getting south, so we're popping our Akobaru skills here. Get rid of the fire dragon simulacrum because that's certainly some very high threat target here. And let's regenerate back up. Alright. I'm happy I finally got rid of this Rakshasa because it really annoyed me a lot with all this dragon cloning he did there. Clone dragons, I mean, who wants that? Alright. Okay, let's put up the hero. And, well, actually this holy branded sword, let's have a look. Did I kill him? Yeah, I killed him. And, yeah, looks like I pumped all these enchant weapon scrolls into the wrong weapon. Since Akobaru was so nice to give me a holy wrath weapon here. And let's see if these skeletons can do anything to this titan. But apparently not. If you want to have something done, you gotta do it yourself. Regen kicking in. Alright. This whole area would be a lot harder without being able to regenerate like that. Really want to point this out, how much this helps. And I certainly can recommend you guys to use regeneration whenever you can. And don't forget it like I do all the time. And there's our first Caustic Shrikes, so I really need to put up resist corrosion immediately. And also gonna put in my Akobaru skills here to chunk these dudes down as quick as I can. Because Caustic Shrikes are pretty much every player's nightmare, and I feel like I really don't want to fight this situation here like this. So what I'm gonna do, let's try if I can frighten and escape a bit, but no. Fear didn't work, so I gotta teleport. And I'm carrying around a lot of heal potions, so let's use some of these. What I'm gonna do, let's take a few steps and we're out of this. So I feel like I got rid of a lot of these shrikes before I had to go. And that's pretty good. So I think with the next go I'm able to finish this off. It's still, this is a very, very spooky vault here. A lot of dangerous enemies flying around here, and I've already pumped in a lot of teleportation scrolls in this floor. So, yeah. What about the Mana Viper? 9%, very, very nice. And there's the next Shrike. And let's have a look. Can I paralyze these? 21%. It's not too good. So let's put in Akobaru's skills again, because I really want to be attacking as quick as I can to take these down. I want to get rid of this glowing orange brain because it certainly makes the situation more dangerous for me. And there we go. I think that should have been all of the Shrikes from this room there. And there's some more spark wasps, alright. They destroyed my Caustic Shrike skeleton in a very, very quick manner here. Let's put down a spire and it's kind of a never-ending story with put down a spire, but it certainly helps me to keep those dragons away from me. And there's another insane amount of enemies in there. 2 golden dragons. I took in a lot of damage here. What I'm gonna do, I think this is a good situation to toss in the Lamp of Fire because now I should be able to just heal wounds into that. I'm very brutally corroded here, so maybe I'm gonna blink. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. The situation is getting out of hand really hard, and let's Vial of Floods this, which didn't work too well. And yeah, looks like I'm not able to take down this Shrike as quick as I wanted to take it down. And I think I can survive another hit. It still feels like a very hard gamble here, and let's go for double blink and escape. Minus 12 corrosion, that's some point where you're pretty much not able anymore to fight in melee like you used to do. Oh, that's why I was wearing the poison resistance. That was pretty silly for me, I'm not gonna lie here. And let's take this Shrike upstairs and have a retake on this. I really gotta say, these are so dangerous enemies. It's really dramatic how they shred you up. And yeah. But I hope these were the last Shrikes from this floor, because it certainly gives me some headache to fight all these dudes here. Alright, let's pull up this golden dragon here. That's some comfortable enemy. And yeah, put up the poison resistance again to not get poisoned as hard. Akubaru grants me a gift, another armor I don't need, thanks Akubaru. It's very thoughtful, giving me all these gifts I don't need. Alright, there's another stone giant, but alright, Mana Viper is usable now, and Longblades is getting there too. Okay, I really gotta divide this. I lost a lot of resources for this vault, and I really hope it's worth the ordeal. We'll see afterwards if it was worth. Hey look, Golden Shapeshifter, what are you doing? A bullfrog is nothing that belongs into Depths 4. Alright. But chances are we're not done here with the pressure. Chances are there's still a lot of bad stuff hanging around here. So I really want to take this careful. Alright. Getting closer to the ending here. I think we're almost there. Finishing up this vault. But no, there's still another Juggernaut waiting for me. And that's certainly something. Juggernaut and a Caustic Shrike. This floor doesn't stop being ugly. Okay, what I'm gonna do here. I feel like I can take down this Juggernaut as long as it's alone, but the Caustic Shrike behind there is really spooky. And let's check. This can see invisible, this can see invisible, this can see invisible. I expected something like that. Alright. We're gonna drop down a spire here to create some distraction. And I really want to fall back here. I don't feel like I'm up to take this fight like that when I get swarmed by a Juggernaut and a Shrike here. Looks like I got rid of the Shrike, which is certainly something I'm happy with, because this Juggernaut is dangerous enough on its own. I don't need to fight a Juggernaut and a Shrike at the same time. Alright, I really hope this is worth it. I really hope I'm gonna find some really good stuff down there. And look at this, I totally got smacked by this dude. I want to bring up the heroism and the finesse to have some more evasion rating. And ow, I'm real low here, so I'm stepping a step behind. And I forgot to put a big regen. But this guy can splat me in one hit. But on the other hand, I can splat him in one hit as well. So what I did here was just Philo Floods him, because Philo Floods does some decent amount of irresistible damage. And having some summons around is also very useful. I don't want to die to some random lucky smack from this Juggernaut. That would be a very, very sad way to end this series here, so... Alright, let's get in there. 2 Spring Air Mages. Is there a Rakshasa involved, or are you real, guys? 3 Spring Air Mages. Is there a Rakshasa involved, or are you real, guys? Looks like they were all real. Okay. Okay. Gonna put up the resistance from corrosion here, because I feel like it's only a question of time when this Shrike will show up. Right now I'm letting these skeletons do some work for me. I'm gonna put a spire in the back of this Shrike. Going for these skills, and I actually gonna quaff a potion of agility here. I really want to fight this thing as quick as I can. Look at this, 2 enemies, 100 HP of 188 gone. Alright. This is gonna be the ending of this episode actually, when I'm done here with this vault, that is. And Mana Viper is at 6% now. I feel like I'm gonna drop the hexes and start training some dodging again, because I feel like I can use a few more points of that along the way. And here we are. And this is the stuff you're calling loot here? Seriously? Okay. I don't need these potions of brilliance anymore. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm good enough to cast my spells at a safe level here. And yeah, we did this all for a single phantom mirror. Holy. That was really unfair. Torturing me through all this, burning all my resources just to pick up a phantom mirror. Okay. But nevertheless, I survived. I grabbed a big chunk of XP from that. Don't want to moan about that, but certainly I've expected something a bit better out of this. But that's how it goes. Alright, gonna end this episode here. This vault was sure pretty stressful. And I want to take a break before going deeper and trying more of this. Okay. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching this, and I hope we're gonna see each other soon on the next episode. Leave me a comment or some thumbs, I really love to hear some feedback from you guys, and until then, enjoy your time, and see each other soon on the next episode. Bye bye!